So the A-10 was purpose-built, mission-specific to do close air support. Everything from how it was conceived, from the lessons learned in World War II and the Korean War and Vietnam, all those lessons learned went into this airplane right here. So the twin turbofan engines, relatively low fuel consumption rate, gives us about 2.5 to 3 hours of on-station time. Refueled, we go as long as we need to go. And then short takeoff and land capability, operating out of austere airfields. All of those things to be very mission set, mission focused, to operate out of a high intensity conflict environment was what the A-10 is purpose suited for. So we've got 2 big glass screens in the aircraft, full digital weapons station management system in the aircraft, and that came with an upgrade to carry all the GPS guided bombs. So we carry almost any weapon that falls from an aircraft in the Air Force inventory, you can strap on this thing. Unique to the airplane is the GAU-8, the 30mm Gatling gun. That gun is powered by 2 engine-driven hydraulic systems that power 7 barrels to fire approximately 70 rounds in a second from the 1,170 rounds that we carry on board, which is more than any other fixed-wing fighter that we have in the inventory. We have 11 hardpoints to carry all that ordnance. So we have 2 engines, 2 TF-34s that are about 9,200 pounds of thrust, pushing the aircraft through the air at about 300 to 350 knots, true airspeed down low. We're rated about 7.3 Gs down low. On a cold day, we can get most of that available to us down low. We fly a lot of our training sorties anywhere from 100 to 300 feet as we're doing our low altitude training. So the aircraft can go about 300 to 350 knots down low or ingressing the target, and then we'll fly anywhere from 1 to 3 to 500 feet, all the way up to 18 to 20,000 feet is about as high as she likes to go. So we're typically flying, we say 130 knots plus gas. So 30,000 pounds is the gross weight of the aircraft. So we'll fly kind of a base approach speed of 130 knots plus 2 knots per 1,000 pounds of gas that we have on board for that. So anywhere from about 140 to 150 knots as a final approach speed, touching down about 10 to 15 knots slower than that. Generally around 80 to 100 knots or so is kind of a rough stall speed for us there. If we're loaded heavy on a hot day, 110, 120, you're kind of working into the shaker on like an approach speed. So right now, the 20-something A-10s from the Maryland Guard are slated for divestment at the end of September 2025. So all of our A-10s will be either off to the boneyard or backfilling other A-10 units before they are divested in the coming years. So right now, it's kind of a difficult time for everybody watching our jets fly away as we kind of wrap up 104 years of legacy here at the Maryland Guard.